Okay, so in this example, we're going to be talking about function notation and evaluating functions that are in function notation. Okay, so function notation is simply just when we write it as f of x. Okay, just know that this f, that can change. It could be g of x, a of x, b of x, any letter, right? But typically we write it as f of x. And what it tells us is that this polynomial is in fact a function. So rather writing it like this, y equals 3x squared plus 2x plus 2, we write it as f of x, or again, you could write g of x, a of x, b of x, right? To identify that we are in fact dealing with a function. So just when I see it written like this in function notation, I know that the polynomial is in fact a function. Okay? So let's get into evaluating. I'm just going to go ahead and erase this. This reads f of 1. So what this is telling you is the following. It wants us to input 1 wherever we see an x, and that will return our output. So for example, f of 1, wherever I see an x, I'm replacing that with a 1. So I'm going to have 3 times 1, and so it'll be squared, plus 2 times 1 plus 2. Okay, and just doing this out, we know that 1 squared is just 1, times 3 is 3. This will give us 2, right? 2 times 1 is 2, then plus 2. So doing this out, 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 2 is 7. Okay, so f of 1, let's write it right here, f of 1 equals 7. So my input is 1, and then my output is going to be 7, right? So f of 1 equals 7. So let's do the same thing for f of 3. So just erasing this. So again, we're writing an x now. I'm going to replace it with a 3. So again, this reads f of 3. So writing this out, we get 3, and then in parentheses, we get 3 squared plus 2 times 3, and then plus 2. So let's go ahead and do this out. 3 squared is going to give us 9, times 3 is 27. 2 times 3 is going to give us 6, and then plus 2. Okay, so just adding this up, we're going to get 35 here. So we get 35. Okay, so f of 3, right here, f of 3 is equal to 35. So again, my input is 3, and my output is going to be 35. Okay, so that is function notation and how to evaluate. All right, and that is it.